Hey guys, welcome back to the Organized Millennial. I'm Anna, and today we're going to be going over our February paycheck one, so our first paycheck of February. So we're going to see what our funds are looking like. We're going to be stuffing cash envelopes and sinking funds, so if you're into that and finances and planning, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to like and comment before you go. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys in. All right, guys, so I brought you in. If you're watching me for the first time, just know I don't actually disclose my income. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into bills and expenses with you guys. So the first thing I have is my condo fee, and that is $325. And then I have my car note. And that is, sorry you guys, I am, sorry. You guys, I am dealing with the aftermath or the lingering effects of a cold. So if I sound like congested and if you hear me coughing, that's why. So I apologize in advance. So my car note is $300 a month. Then I have my electric, and that is $67.44. Then I have my phone bill, and that is $66.62. Then so I actually have my car insurance due soon. So typically I take out for it in my cash expenses, but because it's going to be due pretty much at the beginning of next month, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the remaining that I need for it. So car insurance, and I'm not actually gonna take it out cash because I'll just be paying it electronically. So I'm gonna leave it in there and deposit what I already have in my sinking fund into my account. So $93 is what's coming out for that. And I have to renew my BJ's membership. And BJ's is just a wholesale club like Costco's, for those that don't know, and that's $55. And then I also have to get a Disney gift card. So for those who don't know, I am going on vacation at the end of the month. And there's a few of us going, and we're pulling together some funds to get a gift card to use for food while we're there. So that will be $65. And then I will need to pay for parking as per usual, which is $8, which is just getting to work. So I take public transit into work, for those of you who don't know, and I drive to the lot every morning pretty much and leave my car there and head off. So that is it as far as my bills and expenses go for my paycheck one. So we're not doing too bad there. So we're gonna mosey on over to cash and savings. And savings are just sinking funds. And for those of you who don't know, sinking funds are just a particular amount of money that you set aside each month or each week to save for an expected cost. So a good example is car insurance, which I just mentioned. I have been putting money away for that throughout kind of the past five months. I think we're at 5 months. So, and that's so that when it comes due, I don't have to kind of pay all of that all at once. So to cash and savings. So we're going to start with groceries. I wrote that, geez, so weird. I'm going to go ahead and just list all of my cash, and then I'll come back and go through the amounts with you guys. So for groceries, I'm going to do $200. Gasoline is going to get $50. Beauty is going to get $120 because I want to do my hair and nails, and it's a whole thing. Travel is going to get $200. want to beef it up before vacation, and fun is going to get $50. The only reason I really have this fun category is for date night. So we're going to have a date night today. I'm filming this on Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I hope that you enjoy the day, whether you're going out with a partner or a friend, or if you're staying at home and chilling with Netflix. I'm game for that too. Netflix is awesome. So I hope you enjoy the day regardless of what you're doing. So that is it, you guys. That's pretty much what I'm working with as far as bills and expenses and cash. So typically I don't total them up, but I'm going to go ahead and total them today, just so you guys can get an idea of kind of overall what I'm looking at. So we have $325 plus $300 plus $67.44 plus $66.62 plus $93 plus $55 plus $65 plus $8. So my total bills and expenses are $980. You guys see that? Move it up a little bit. $980.06. Then my groceries and gas is $200 plus $50 plus $120 plus another $200 plus $50, and that's $620 that I'll be using for my total cash and savings. So those of you who have seen some of my other videos might notice that I'm missing my spending cash envelope. There's a few sinking funds missing as well, but because I have the trip coming, I'm kind of skipping a lot of my sinking funds this pay period, and I will probably this paycheck and next paycheck, and I will just pick it up again in March when I kind of go back to my normal life. But trips cost money, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my cash and lay it out, and I will be right back. And I'll probably grab some water too because I'm like dying. I will be right back. So I have my cash laid out really quick before I start stuffing. My condo fee and my car note I actually take out in cash, and I do this all the time, you guys. I just forget to put it under cash because I just think of it as a bill and expense. I have cash envelopes for them, but only really because I pay them in cash. So that's actually a cash expense that I will be stuffing. Those two are categories I'll be stuffing as well with my cash envelopes and my few sinking funds. So groceries is empty. It's getting $200. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 50. So 100, and then I'm gonna do the rest in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So we should have 200. So 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. So $200 for groceries. The reason I'm not bumping up the grocery amount this time is because I'll be gone, so I won't need as much groceries, obviously. So groceries has 200, and that's all set. Next is gas. So my gas envelope does actually have some money in it, so I'm going to take that out and count it. 10, 15, 20, 25. I have $26 left in gas. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side. So gas gets 50, so I'm going to go ahead and do 25 and 25 because I usually do 25 each time I go. And if you guys are wondering how I can manage to do that, I don't drive very far to the station to work, and I pretty much drive my car mostly on the weekends to run errands, so I don't spend a ton on gas. So 20, 40, 45, 50. So gasoline gets $50. Then we have our beauty cash envelope, and this one is also empty. So this one is going to get 120. So I'm going to do 150s. So beauty, I'm laughing because I edited this out, but I totally counted that wrong. So beauty gets 120, so 50, 100, 120. So beauty is stuffed and ready to go. Spending, like I said, is not going to get anything, but I wanted to see if I have anything left. And it looks like I have a nickel, which technically I don't. I mean, that nickel could go back in my account because I know I was over budget if you saw my weekly check-in. So next is travel. We do have some money in travel. So I have an old check-in here, you guys. So that's what that is. So travel currently has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220. And I'm going to go ahead and add 200, which I'm going to do in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. So that should be 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And we're just going to count it all up to see where that puts us. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420. You guys, I'm a hot mess. Yes, that makes sense, right? I'm double checking. Okay, so travel gets a total of 200 plus what I already had in there. I have a total of 420 in this cash envelope. So this one's pretty thick, but this one's coming with me on vacation. So, and I might be adding a little bit more to it because I really want to make sure I have enough for vacation. I don't have to worry about taking out my debit card or my credit card. So this is the goal. So I'm going to put this off to the side, but we're going to revisit travel in a bit. Okay, so fun is next. Fun has a few cents in it. Looks like 25, 30, 40. Yeah, 40 cents. So I'm going to put it to the side. So fun is getting stuffed for Valentine's Day. We're going to have a date night. I'm not even sure that I'll spend this, but I want to make sure I'm prepared in case I do spend it. So I'm going to go ahead and do 20, 30, 40, and 50. So 20, 30, 40, and 50 is for my fun, which I'll be using possibly tonight. Like I said, I might just have extra money in there, in which case I'll probably do something else with it. Okay, so now, like I mentioned before, my condo fee and car note I do actually pay in cash, so they should be on this side, but I just equate them like right away to bills and expenses and not to my cash, like my cash envelopes. So they're on the wrong side. We're gonna leave them there because I don't think it's worth kind of redoing all of this stuff. The amounts on the bottom are still gonna be the same, they're just gonna be flopped. So, okay, so I have my condo fee. So my condo fee is $325. So $325. And this is for March, so I pay my condo fee like a month in advance, well, a couple weeks in advance. So 100, excuse me. So 100, 200, 300, 320, 325. You guys, this cough life is like for the birds. It's for the birds. Okay, and then lastly, I just have my car, and my car is empty. I just have a receipt in there. So car fund is empty, so that's gonna get 300, and I should have 300 left, which I do. And we are good with our envelopes. They are funded. So all the envelopes, all the cash envelopes and sinking funds that are gonna be stuffed today have been. And I just wanted to show you some of the ones that aren't being stuffed today but are still active. So again, I'm taking a break from some of these because of my trip. So I do have a savings cash envelope, which a savings sinking fund, I guess, which is when I'm saving for something in particular that I know I want to do in the next 3 or 4 months, like a very short-term kind of savings. So it has some money in it. I was saving this because I want to take a human resources class at one of my local community colleges. It's a non-credit course, because I'm considering potentially, maybe, possibly switching careers. So that's what this savings was for. But I recently did my taxes, and my tax refund covered that class. So with my tax-free refund, I'm going to be paying that class, and I'm also going to be paying off some debt, which I will show you when we get into our March debt update later on in a couple weeks. So, but since I'm not going to be using this, I'm like, well, what do I want to do with this money? I'm going to take it out and actually put it into my travel envelope, because once again, I want to kind of stock up as much as I can for travel. And if I have something left over, then I'll do something else with this money. So I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. I have $100 in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put all 100 into my travel fund, which means I will be at 520. Probably should have, maybe I should have done this earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and put our 20s in there, and then our 10s, perfect, and our 5s in there. So we should have then a total of 520 for travel. So I feel, and this is really it as far as like feeding my travel fund. So that's why I'm like literally putting everything I possibly can in it. Normally, if I had this money left over, it would go into my debt snowball. So there's another win for travel. So savings is empty. I will probably start it in March once I figure out what the next thing is I want to save for. I have many things I want to save for, but what I want to save for in the immediate future. So savings is now empty. I have a car maintenance fund. So this is for car tax, which my car tax should be coming in very soon. And registration and tags and things like that, oil changes, etc. So this one has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 105. And I'm going to go ahead, again, I'm not stuffing these, so I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working with my other envelopes. I have a concert envelope. I'm also not stuffing, but I do have some cash in there, so that has 20, 40, 50, 55. And this is mostly for when Beyonce decides to go on tour again. Hopefully she leaves her husband at home. No offense, I love Jay. But I need like a solo concert B. I know that you're gonna watch this video, so if you could do me the grand favor of a solo concert, I'd be thrilled. But you can take your time announcing it because I need to beef up this fund. So please and thank you. Gifts is also an active one, and I realized that we have just $1 left over. It was like I realized I have money in it, and I'm like, really? We just have $1 left over. I've noticed with gifts that I've just kind of been taking out the cash I need in the paycheck that I need it in and not really kind of saving towards it. So yeah, so in January I had a few birthdays and I had $1 left over from those. So and then finally I have my debt snowball cash envelope, which is empty. I hope that in the future, as I haven't in the last few times, but I'm hoping that I have some money left over for my cash envelopes in the future, and then I will put it here to put towards debt. So speaking of that, I did have the $26 left over from gas, my gas cash envelope, and then the $1 left over from gifts. And I think, gosh, I feel like I'm good probably with my travel fund, but I just really, like, I'm being overly cautious, I know, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these $27 into excuse me, into my travel fund, because again, I'm really just trying to like be overcautious and not have to spend, not have to pull out a credit card, not have to pull out a debit card during my vacation. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So I'm going to put all 27 into my travel cash envelope. I'm going to I'll fix the bills off camera so you guys don't have to watch me take it out yet again. Of course, this is like super thick now. I'm going to probably just divide it up and take a couple. I have some like half envelopes that I'll probably do to carry this with me while I'm on vacation. So this has been my Paycheck One budget, you guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you have planned for Valentine's Day, and if you're watching this after today, what you did for Valentine's Day, if you had any plans, how it may have affected or not affected your budget. Did you plan for it? Did you budget for it? Or did you get caught off guard? Did like some last minute plans come up? I feel like that happens to me often, or I'm like, oh God, guys, I'm working on a budget, I need to plan. And as always, don't forget to like and hit that beautiful subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.